everybody. Welcome to episode 9 of the Everyday Living Recipes with Love podcast. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I cannot believe I've already did 8 episodes, not knowing what the heck I'm doing. But here I am doing another one. I really hope you guys have been enjoying this podcast. It is such a blast. So today on episode 9, we're going to be doing two cake recipes, and then a cream cheese dip, which is going to be super, super easy and simple, but I'm just going to share it anyway. People probably already know, but these two cakes are kind of unique. The very first one is very unique. It is called a Twinkie cake. Who doesn't love Twinkies or like sponge cakes? So it's kind of like a sponge cake, right? It just looks so good. And I don't really remember this recipe. I really don't know if she ever made it for me. Um, I'm really trying to use my noggin here, but I do not think I've had this one. But it's really, really delicious, it looks like. Anyway, it sounds like it. I might have it made for my birthday next year, or one of my kids, maybe. I know one of my kids might eat a Twinkie cake. So that's what the episode is about today. So let's get started. First, before we start, it's officially spring, right? Am I right? No, it's officially spring in like March. But I'm serious. When March and the first day of spring are here, it does not feel like spring. Come on, I have to be right. Like our spring break this year, when the kids were home, was very cold and very snowy. And it was just not a fun spring break. It really wasn't. It was snowing. Snowing on spring break. I was like, "Oh my god, no." So, so we're finally into nice weather, I hope. Hopefully it stays. And then summer will be here soon, which I cannot believe. Summer of 2023. Wow. We just rang in the new year and it's almost summer. Well, like what, a month away? Crazy, crazy. So, we're gonna start with the Twinkie cake. Um, it looks super simple. You just start with a cake mix, one yellow cake mix to be exact, and then you're gonna have 5 tablespoons of flour, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of Crisco, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, half teaspoon of salt, and a half a cup of margarine. So you're going to bake cake according to directions on the box. Let it cool and slice in half. Boil the flour and milk together until thick. Set to cool. In a large mixing bowl, combine sugar, Crisco, vanilla, salt, and margarine. Beat until fluffy. So I'm assuming you get your mixer out. Add cooled mixture and beat until fluffy. So you're going to mix it and then you're going to mix it again when you add the cool mixture to it. Spread between sliced layers of cake. And then it says you're supposed to store it in sealed container for 2 days. I'm assuming it gets this consistency from that. So that is the Twinkie cake. Doesn't it sound so good? When I read on this, I'm like, I gotta try this. So it doesn't sound too complicated either. So that's a number 1 plus for me. So I'm going to repeat this one more time. I feel like I'm talking way too fast. I'm very, very, very sorry. Sometimes when I'm recording these, I'm like, I am talking too fast. Please slow down. But it's so hard because when I get going and I get excited about something, I just go so fast. And I'm so sorry about that. So I will try to slow down this time. This is the Twinkie cake recipe. 1 yellow cake mix, 5 tablespoons of flour, 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of sugar, half a cup of Crisco, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, half teaspoon of salt, and a half a cup of margarine. You bake cake according to the directions on the box. You let it cool and slice it in half. You boil the flour and milk together until thick. Set to cool. In a large mixing bowl, combine sugar, Crisco, vanilla, salt, and margarine. You beat that with your mixer until fluffy. So I'm assuming a hand mixer would be fine. I don't know. You probably could use your, like, if you have a stand mixer. And then you're going to add the cooled mixture and beat that together until fluffy. Spread between sliced layers of cake. Supposed to store in sealed containers for 2 days. And then I assume you're supposed to serve it, right? So that's a Twinkie cake. Has anybody ever tried the different flavors of Twinkies? They used to have like different Twinkies with different flavored fillings in them, or like the chocolate ones were so good. I really enjoyed those, but they had ones with like strawberry filling and like fruit filling or something like that. I know that I've seen them before. So that is that recipe. We're going to move on to the next. I know I'm going really fast. It's only like 7 minutes in, right? I'm trying to slow down, I promise you. So I think I'm really going to have to slow down on this next one. But the next one is called a spring cake. A spring cake, huh? Hold on, I'm trying to read through it a little bit. Huh, that's really interesting. Has anybody had a spring cake? I guess I didn't know they existed. But it sounds kind of interesting. So yeah. I think I might try it because I don't think I hate mandarin oranges or like crushed pineapple. I think I really like them. So I might try this one actually. As picky as I am, that is a big statement to make. I'm not a big fruit person either. There is some fruits that I will eat, but if I had to pick one for like my favorite fruit flavor, it would probably be blueberry or like strawberry's okay. Pineapple, I really like the flavor of pineapple um, in my things too. So this really looks really good. I've never really heard of a spring cake. Um, so yeah, I must not have been with the times. But um, so here is the ingredient list for the spring cake. So let's get started. 1 yellow cake mix, just like the other one, 1 yellow cake mix. And then you're going to need 1 can of mandarin oranges drained, 1 can of crushed pineapple drained. And then it has like the frosting ingredients. This sounds really good actually because I'm not a big frosting person. But it calls for a small tube of Cool Whip. Not tube, tub of Cool Whip. Not tube. um and then it wants you to add 1 package of instant vanilla pudding. So is that like kind of like a version of a whipped frosting? Must be. But it sounds super good to me. Like you think the whipped, yeah, it would be like a homemade whipped topping. I've had that on cakes before. I don't mind that actually. And so it says make cake according to directions and beat in oranges. Combine frosting ingredients and spread over cake. Hold on a minute, I gotta figure out something. So I think the crushed pineapple is supposed to go in the frosting. I think. Because the way the instructions look, it says 1 yellow cake mix, and then beside it, it says 1 can of mandarin oranges drained. And then it comes down to the frosting ingredients, and it says frosting, and then it says the Cool Whip and the instant vanilla pudding, and then the 1 can of pineapple is beside that. So I think you put that in the frosting. I don't know. Would that be good? I don't know. I'm trying to think about how that would taste. That's just the way the instructions look to me. So that's what I'll tell you to do because that's what I would do, I guess. But it wouldn't be too bad, I don't think. You know what? I think I'm going to make this. I think I'm going to be brave 1 year of my birthday and go, hey, will you make this, Mom? She's probably going to think, what, are you kidding me? You're going to try a spring cake? I don't know, but Anyway, I'll probably surprise her if I pick it, right? She'd probably be like, "Oh my god, what has happened?" But no, I think I'm going to try that one year or something. Because now I want to try it because now I'm curious how the mandarin oranges and the crushed pineapple taste with it. If anybody has tried a spring cake, I hope it's nothing like the fruit cakes at the holidays. Those don't look very good. I hope it's nothing like that. Those suck. Like, have you seen those? They're always on clearance on the holidays. They're always sitting in this cart on clearance, and they look really, really strange to me. The fruit cakes during Christmas. Hopefully, it's not like that. I don't know. But I might brave it out. I really am thinking I will. So we'll do it one more time, and I will try to read it like I think it says it, so then you don't get confused on where the crushed pineapples go. So 1 yellow cake mix, 1 can of mandarin oranges drained, and then the frosting ingredients: 1 tub of Cool Whip, 1 package of instant vanilla pudding, and then the 1 can crushed pineapple drained. Then you're going to make cake according to box, beat in the oranges, combine frosting ingredients, and spread over cake. So, I really like yellow cake mix. It used to be one of my favorites as a kid, picking that out. So, anyway, we've already got through the first two recipes already, and it's like 12 minutes. This one might be a shorter one. I'll try my best to get it to 20 minutes, but it might be a little shorter because this next one is like a really short, sweet, simple recipe that people already know how to do, I'm sure, but I'm going to put it in here anyway. Because why not? I'm sorry for all the laughing. I'm having fun today. So it's called like cream cheese dip. So it's basically going to be made of cream cheese, and it's just ew. It has horseradish in it. I don't know. That's just disgusting. Anyway, you could probably use this to dip your chips in. I don't know what you'd use to dip it in, but horseradish already threw me off. So cream cheese dip, you're gonna need 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, 2 teaspoons of horseradish sauce, 2 teaspoons of milk, 1 bunch of green onions chopped, 1 package of dried beef. Oh my god. I've read through the ingredients and now I'm like realizing something. I remember a dip. I remember a dip at holidays that had a dried beef in it and the cream cheese. Oh my god. I kind of remember the onions too. Oh my god. I think I ate it too, and it had horseradish in it. There's no way. My goodness. Um, I probably did try that actually. Wow. Anyway, the realization you come to when you read all this, like I remember it now, and I'm thinking, wouldn't you think I would taste that in there? I don't know. I don't know. Well, if that's the case, I have tried horseradish sauce. Oh my god, I can't believe this. Okay, anyway. Sorry, I had to take a little break there. Like I was like so shocked that I tried that. So anyway, that's probably what she made, and she probably set it out and she wouldn't tell anybody what was in it. So that's fine. Grandma, I still love you. But gosh darn it. um so anyway, I'll just repeat it again. Um Actually, I don't think I made it to the directions because I was so astonished and shocked about the ingredient list that I came to this realization that I'm like, "Oh my goodness." Okay. So, you just combined all of that above that I said earlier. I will repeat all of it. Um Form mixture into ball and chill. So it's like a cheese ball kind of dip. Yeah, I think I did because she would set out the crackers and you would just dip the crack. Yeah. It was actually pretty good. I can't say it wasn't. So, you need 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, 2 teaspoons of horseradish sauce, 2 teaspoons of milk, 1 bunch of green onions chopped, and 1 package of dried beef. You combine all those ingredients, form mixture into ball, and chill. So that's like a cheese ball dip, probably. I just never knew it would have that in there. It must have tasted good because I remember chowing down on it, so can't say too much more about it. But that's the cream cheese dip recipe. So that was all the recipes for today. I'm very sorry about my laughing. I'm sure it bothers most people. But most people are probably like, hey, I like that. She's being herself and she's giving some personality to the podcast, which, hey, I am, right? Has anyone else like noticed there's something that you ate as a kid that your parents or like your grandparents put some ingredient in there that you didn't like and like didn't tell you and you would just eat it and you never knew? Have you ever come to the realization when you're an adult and you're thinking, they did that? They lied to me? That was the realization I came to. So I'm so sorry I was so shocked. But share your stories with me too. I would love to hear them. But oh man, the things your family will do to get you to eat something. I love you all so much. So anyway, that's all for today. The email address for the podcast is everydaylivingrecipeswithlove@gmail.com. You can send in an email to me or you can just comment in the comments on YouTube if you would like. But other than that, I am going to get over this shock that I just have ate horseradish sauce all my life. You know, there probably wasn't much in there. I probably didn't realize it because when there's 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese in there, you probably don't taste the horseradish because there's only 2 teaspoons. So it probably did mask it a lot. That's probably why I never noticed. I don't know. I think I'll have to ask my mom for sure, but I think I ate that before. And it wasn't bad. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't mind me laughing and being in shock. Um, I was very happy today, I guess, and in shock. So I love you all, and I will see you on episode 10. Bye for now.